Famous author and humorist Mark Twain once said, "If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything." That's funny, and it makes you think, but is it true? If you were to ask somebody with amnesia what their name is, I'm sure they would love to tell you the truth. Unfortunately, I'm sure they also wish they could remember. If you're in school or you've been to school, chances are you remember a lot of it being memorization. If you have a test on Friday, chances are you spend Monday to Thursday studying. And what do you study? You study your notes. You study stuff you've already read. You study stuff you've already done. And all in an effort to remember it so that when Friday comes, you can get that out of your head onto a piece of paper and forget it all by Saturday. But is that really learning? If you remember back all the way to your very first year of school when you learned the alphabet, were you really learning it, or were you simply being taught it over and over and over again until you could remember what the order was? If that's all that learning really is doing something over and over and over again so that you remember it so well you never forget it, is there a difference between learning and remembering? There's this really great urban legend where people believe that if you have a photographic memory, you will eventually go crazy from remembering too much stuff. Your head gets overloaded, it can't forget anything, and it all comes barreling down and you go crazy. Whereas the rest of us, we only remember the really important things, and we sort of filter out the things that we don't need to know in order to keep ourselves sane. That's a pretty neat theory, but actually not true. We all have photographic memories, it's just that not all of us can recall the memories as quickly and easily as somebody with a photographic memory. So in a sense, we are all remembering everything. So the question becomes, if we all have this memory potential, how come we're not all brilliant? Well, there's this really great famous quote from Albert Einstein that says, "If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough." And this is coming from a guy that used to research speed of light and relativity and astrophysics. Basically what he's saying is that you can remember everything that you're told and everything you read and everything you see, but if you don't understand the meaning behind it, if you don't understand how it works, then you actually haven't learned anything. And this is where the difference is. If you can remember something, but you don't understand it, what have you learned? It is believed that every moment of your life you are learning something. You are learning whether it's hot or cold. You are learning whether you're breathing or not. You're learning whether or not you can see far away or close up. You're learning if your computer is on. You're learning all the time just by being. That's pretty significant. You are constantly learning and growing and developing. You are constantly understanding more and more than you ever have before. Bill Nye once said, "Everyone you will ever meet knows something you don't." And he's one of the top scientists in the world, and even he recognizes that if he met you, yes, you, the person I'm talking to right now, you know things that he does not, and he can learn from you. Learning is one of the most powerful things that you can do. It helps you to grow and evolve. Don't just memorize. Take the time to understand and appreciate. Thanks for learning with me, and always, thanks for sharing this Minecraft moment. Ciao for now.